Your Excellencies, my dear sisters and First Ladies of Africa, Professor Frank, the founder of Merck Foundation, Dr. Rashia, the CEO of Merck Foundation, our distinguished partners, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Africa all, good afternoon. Today, I am very humbled to be here participating on this summit alongside my sisters, First Ladies. Let me start by thanking Merck Foundation for your generous contribution towards my national food basket for all in my country during this very difficult time in our society. It is very horrifying to know that the pandemic has increased violence against women and children around the world. The staying at home for women and children has given perpetrators the chances to have access to them. The abuse is now very aggressive, and in most cases, the consequences is disastrous on our women and children. COVID-19 pandemic is a threat to the limited gains made in the past decades at risk of being rolled back. Because of COVID-19, I believe that the advantage us women have had in our fight towards gender equality around the world is now under severe threat. But I'm very happy to say that with the support and the partnership with Merck Foundation, there is a whole lot we are working towards right now. We know due to the COVID-19, most of the things that we needed to do are things that we have to be with the people, and we have to be talking to the people and understand the plight of the people. It's the face-to-face issues that we need to do. But my country has been invited to participate for the one-year online courses for diabetics management, which we're working on, and I understand that our on-site will start in March. So in March, we'll have our participation. We'll have our participants register and make sure we benefit from these courses. The sexual and reproductive medicines, acute medicines, respiratory medicines, all of these are things that have been offered to us in Sierra Leone. And we're very honored to say that Merck Foundation, you continue to think about us, you continue to think about what we need to do in our country. I also want to honestly say to Dr. Rashia and Professor Frank that when the coronavirus started, it's a difficult situation for women around the world. It's a difficult situation for everybody around the world, but it is more difficult when it comes to women and children in Africa. So my office, we decided that what we need to do is really try to reduce the plight on our women. And we started the National Food Basket. At the beginning, we were looking at only taking care of maybe 10, 15,000 people and grow from there. But as of now, we have managed to feed minimum at least 30,000 households in the country, all over the country. And our concentration is on our women, our widows, and most of the orphanages, the people that we believe, because it's hard for us to decide who this pandemic affects the most. It's a pandemic that affects every one of us. So it's difficult for us to say we have to choose this one. So we decided that let us only focus on vulnerable people. Let us focus on the vulnerables, which are women and children. Not like the men are not that important in what we're doing. I hope Professor Mark, you're not thinking that we are avoiding the men, but we thought, let us concentrate our resources, our energy on the women and children. And the National Food Basket, I can assure you, we've started, it's ongoing. It's been going on for the last 2 months or 3 months now. And we have reached so many people. in vulnerable places. We have protected a whole lot of victims of sexual abuse. We have changed the narrative of the way women should be treated during a pandemic like this. And I want to say thank you to Dr. Rasha and Professor, that your intervention, your timely intervention in making sure that the success of our national food basket was so timely. And on behalf of my country, on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone, I want to say thank you, absolutely thank you. For the courses that you have offered us, we will take them in good faith, and we are going to utilize them, and we are going to appreciate them, because we need all of these things in our country. We need as many doctors, we need as many specialists in everything. With the coronavirus, most definitely, that's when your medical system is tested, because this is a situation which no one was prepared for, and our medical system is now tested very aggressively. So I want to say to you people that this is a timely summit. This is a summit that we all do appreciate, and it's an opportunity for us to be able to see each other again. I believe that on my part, I have missed all my sisters, and Rasha, Mike, I was looking forward to Professor. I was looking forward to our normal summits where we meet one another and learn from each other, and pick each other's brain, and that way we can take back to our country and try to continue our implementation. So I'm very humbled to be here this afternoon. I want to say I'm grateful that I'm learning more from as many people as possible. We concentrated on the national food basket because we know with coronavirus, the effect on household, when it comes to feeding, it's great, especially poor homes in Africa. And that's what we have concentrated on. We realize that the rate of rape, the rate of abuse, of course, that has risen up all over the world, but it is also very serious in Sierra Leone right now. And we are fighting that aggressively, because we believe that women also deserve to live in a world that is safe for every one of us. Our kids deserve to live in a world that is safe for every one of us. So we continue our Hands Off Our Girl campaign. We are partnering with as many people as possible, with as many organizations as possible. The finances that you people sent us, we use to donate to an organization called Don Bosco Fumble. Don Bosco Fumble is one of the organizations that is really doing so much for us in terms of the campaign that I am involved in, which is the Hands of Our Girl. Don Bosco Fumble, they have an institution that take care of rape victims, that take care of victims of abuse, they take care of kids that are abandoned children around the country. They are looking after so many different kind of children. They are looking at, they look after boys that commit minor crimes, and instead of we put them in prison, they take them on and they train them and they look after them, so they don't go to prison and just waste their life in prisons. Instead, they will take them on and train them and make them good people in society and release them into the society as a better person. So whatever support that you give to us, we channel it to our orphans, we channel it to our orphanages. We share with as many orphanages as possible. This pandemic, we're able to look after at least 40 different orphanages in our country. With the little that we have, we are able to share with every one of them and make sure, even if it's not much, but at least so that they understand that there are people out there who are worried about them and who cares about their well-being. So I want to thank you again for thinking about us, for supporting my cause, the Hands of Our Girl, and for supporting Sierra Leone and Believe in Sierra Leone. I know that we are supposed to be launching the Merck More Than a Woman media thing in Sierra Leone, and we were supposed to do the fashion in Sierra Leone this year. All of that we have to put on hold because of the coronavirus. But I'm still looking forward to welcoming you to our beautiful country, Sierra Leone. And I believe, like I said before, when you come to Sierra Leone, you will not want to go to any other African country, I can assure you that. But I'm looking forward to when you are going to come, and so that we can launch all of these wonderful ideas that we have. We can launch it together and then we implement them, because launching it is one thing, implementing it is another thing. So I'm looking forward to making sure the Merck More Than a Woman campaign on infertility, on the abuse, on everything that involves women. I am looking forward to us really putting that on map in Sierra Leone, and we push the agenda of Merck Foundation in Sierra Leone. I'm looking forward to that. I want to thank Professor again to say my doctors that are training in India, in Egypt, inshallah, they will be graduating. Some of them will graduate at the end of this year, and some of them will graduate early next year. So I'm going to be having 10 specialized doctors that will come back and serve us on our cancer issues in Sierra Leone. So I really want to say thank you on behalf of our people and every member of Sierra Leone. We want to say thank you. And on behalf of His Excellency, the President, retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, who is a fan of what Merck Foundation is doing, who believe in Merck Foundation, who understand the direction Merck Foundation want to take Africa, and he is part of that journey with us all. I want to say thank you so very much, and I'm grateful to be here. And good afternoon to all my sisters. And I truly, truly have missed every one of you so very much. Thank you very much.